What's up, people of YouTube? So I'm gonna tell you guys about the time when I was shot up and they had just put me into the ambulance, and me getting to the hospital and this weird situation of me grabbing this nurse. So I'm shot up like in the face and the throat, both lungs, through me, like just I should be dead at this point. I don't know how the fuck I'm alive, but I'm alive. They put me into the ambulance, and this young cop comes in. He's my age. He's around 30, but he's not a rookie. I could tell he's not a rookie, but he's my age. And the dudes in the ambulance people, man, like, they have these incredible fucking scissors that literally had me butt naked in 0.3 seconds. I'm talking about two dudes from both sides, jeans, belt, t-shirt, gone. Like, just gone. They just straight ripped through it. And the police officer is looking at me like, and I could see it in his face, like, fuck, that could be me. This was my age, my build, this could be me with the job I have. So I barely catch my breath, and I ask him, like, so how's your day going? And it goes, better than yours. Not in that way, but it goes way better than yours. And I start laughing, and then I pass out from laughing because I didn't have enough oxygen, and I passed out. Now, I woke up at the hospital, and between this period of time of me waking up and me having that small laugh with that police officer, I guess my dad came and he saw me at the hospital, and this is how out of it I was from all the drugs they gave me, from me barely breathing and me dying and all this shit. I was so out of it that I pulled my dad, and in Armenian I told him what would equate to, like, if I were to translate it from Armenian, it would equate to, these dudes are undercovers. They're undercover and they're trying to kill me. And I'm talking about the nurses trying to save my fucking life. Okay, so this is how out of it I was. So obviously my dad didn't believe me, and why would he, right? But yeah, so I pretty much tell them they're undercover and they're trying to fucking kill me. Nah, bro, you're just fucking shot up and dying, and they're trying to help you, and they're not undercover. They're wearing scrubs, alright? So I wake up, and all I remember, I don't remember that my dad told me. But what I do remember is waking up, and they're like frantically trying to do all kinds of shit to me to save my life. They're like putting tubes down my throat, tubes through my sides, tubes through my chest, tubes, all kinds of tubes, man. Like IVs and tubes, shots, IVs and tubes everywhere. It's like I'm being connected to the Matrix, And all the people, I'm trying to get their attention and ask for water. I'm thirsty like I've never been in my life, man. It's like I've been walking in the desert for 3 days without water. Like, I'll sell my soul for a glass of water. Like, that's how thirsty I am, right? And all these doctors and nurses, they're looking at me while they're doing something, while I'm trying to tell them water, but they're all ignoring me, man. So one doctor, two doctors, 3, 4, 5, 6 people ignoring me. And this lady, and each one ignored me a few times. So one of the nurses, I remember she was to my right side. She injected me with a needle, and I tried mouthing water to her, but I got like 3, 4 tubes down my throat. And she turned around, ignoring me, and I grabbed her arm so she doesn't walk away, right? So I could tell her, give me some water. She flips out, makes it a bigger deal than it. I see like some type of, like, she's screaming, and I see the other nurses and doctors like get out to her, and I pass out. I don't remember anything after that. Now, what happens is, I wake up from a 4-day induced coma. So they could operate on me and do all kinds of crazy shit to me. And when I wake up, I'm pretty much tied down to the bed. I'm not handcuffed, but like that sticky material that they use, I forgot what it's called, but that sticky material they use where they wrap it around your arms, they wrap it around the bed, and then they wrap it around you so you can't move your arms, you can't turn around. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And they're like, well, you grabbed the nurse. I was like, wow, what do you mean I grabbed the nurse? They're like, yeah, you grabbed the nurse. That's why we tied you up like this. And no one's explaining it to me properly. So I'm not putting two and two together. I'm not remembering what's happening yet. But they're making it sound like, because all they're saying is, I grabbed the nurse. And I'm like, what do you mean I grabbed the nurse? They're like, yeah, you grabbed the nurse. And I'm looking at my position of them literally tying me to this bed to the point I can't move anything past my hands. Like, just up, right? Like, I could just move my hands, but my arms are tied up. So I'm thinking, like, dude, like, there's no possible way I grabbed the nurse, man. Because I'm thinking, like, some perverted shit. Like what? Like, I grabbed her ass type of thing? Like, what the fuck are they tripping on? Like, that, this isn't my character. This isn't my personality. I would never grab some fucking woman's ass, dude. Like, what for? You know? Like, I could get ass. I'm not gonna grab a nurse's ass. And all they're telling me is, you grabbed the nurse. So finally, I get someone that kind of explains it to me. They're like, yeah, dude, we're trying to save your life, and for some reason, you grabbed this nurse's arm. And as soon as they said I grabbed this nurse's arm, I was like, oh, I remember this. Yeah, I was asking for water, man, from all you guys. And you guys were all fucking ignoring me. And I grabbed her arm because she kept trying to walk away. She was just injecting me with shit and not paying attention to what I was saying. And I was just saying, water, dude. They're like, yeah, well, she got really upset and she doesn't want to have anything to do with you because you grabbed her. And I was like, man, you know, the way you guys are saying it is like sounding really weird, man. Like, I was desperate for water. I'm still desperate for water. You guys still haven't gave it to me. Somehow I'm communicating this through writing. They're talking, I'm writing. I'm like, yeah, man, like, just tell her I'm sorry, man. Like, I was obviously doped up on all kinds of shit you guys gave me. Was borderline fucking dead, you know, and yeah, just apologize. That's not my character. Tell her I'm sorry. I didn't mean to grab her, for her not to think anything more than that. So this was the situation, man. And when I woke up, man, I was high as a motherfucking kite, dude. I don't know. They gave me that shit that's killing everybody right now. What's it called? It's not heroin. It's like that synthetic morphine. I forgot what it's called, but that crazy ass drug that's killing people, right? That synthetic opioid. I was on that plus like 12 other painkillers at the same fucking time. High as a kite. Every time I'm blinking, I'm in a different realm, man. Like, I can't even explain it. But I don't know why I wanted to share this with you guys, that this weird situation happened, right? And but shout out to those nurses anyway, man. The doctors and the nurses, they did a fucking, I've gone through the paperwork of procedures, man. They did pages and pages and pages of shit to me just to save my life. Like, it's ridiculous the amount of stuff and the surgeries and just the details to it is so lengthy. It's unbelievable that I made it through. But I wanted to share that, and if that nurse ever happens to, I don't know if she ever will or wouldn't, probably wouldn't, but just to let you know, nurse lady, I appreciate everything you did. And no, I was not grabbing you for any other reason than for me to ask you to give me water. All right. Don't get weirded out on people borderline dead and borderline fucking high as a kite, which you can't even consider to be the same person. You know, that person at that moment is nothing like the person 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later. And not just me, but anybody, you know? It just, I can't imagine anyone being anywhere near their baseline mindset or mind state, you know? So I just want to share that with you guys. I don't know. You guys have a nice day. Peace.